Hi everyone. Let's start by looking at how AWS service map directly to their OCI counterparts. This mapping helps us to understand that the same architectural principles can be applied seamlessly across both the platforms. So first is Amplify hosting, which in OCI is OCI object storage plus the code repositories. AWS Amplify simplifies front-end hosting and continuous deployment from GitHub. In OCI, we achieve the same thing with the OCI DevOps code repository and object storage static website hosting. So together they provide version control, CI/CD, and global CDN for static React apps. Second is Cognito, which is used for Amplify authentication, and we have the similar service in OCI is OCI Identity Cloud Service (IDCS). For authentication, AWS uses Cognito. OCI Parallel Service is Identity Cloud Service, part of OCI Identity Domains. It supports OAuth2 and OpenID Connect, offering the same secure login and user management features. Third is Lambda, and for which the Oracle equivalent is Oracle Functions. So Lambda functions are the heart of AWS serverless architecture, and OCI provides Oracle functions based on the open source function project, enabling scalable event-driven compute without managing servers. Third one is Amazon Bedrock. For generative AI, Bedrock provides access to foundation models like Claude. OCI also offers the similar services under its generative AI services models from Cohere and Meta, Llama, and Mistral. Then we have AppSync capabilities for text generation, summarization, and more. In AWS, AppSync provides a managed GraphQL layer. In OCI, we can achieve the same using API gateway integrated with functions, allowing secure serverless endpoints for our front end. In Amplify, we are in AWS, we are using Amplify CLI CDK, and this is for automation, and it is comparable to OCI DevOps pipelines and SDKs. These tools allow CI/CD integration, infrastructure automation, and version deployments. So as you can see, the same cloud native application design is fully portable. OCI offers a comprehensive set of equivalent tools to recreate a complete serverless architecture originally built on AWS. So we are going to build the same application which we built in AWS. Now we'll try to use the same equivalent OCI services and try to implement that. The flow is going to be like this one. We will start with a simple React web frontend. And we'll use the same Vite framework, and this static content would be hosted on the OCI object storage as similar to S3 bucket in AWS, and it is fast, reliable, and can be configured with public URLs or frontend by CDN. Then we have OCI API gateway. The front end is going to communicate with the backend via OCI API gateway. This is where the routing, throttling, authentication policies are enforced. The OCI API gateway will route the incoming request to Oracle functions, which serve as a serverless backend. Here we process user inputs like a list of ingredients and prepare the AI prompt. We have OCI generative services we'll be using. It would be leveraging a model like Cohere and Meta Llama to generate a recipe suggestion in natural language. And finally, we would be using throughout the process user authentication and authorization, which would be handled by OCI Identity Domains IDCS services. So this is a very summary of the technologies of OCI we are going to use for implementing our AI recipe generator. So I'll see you in the next class. Thank you so much.